Yo, what is good, my lovely people? I am back with my brother Warabile Satan. Fuck, I love that video. Anyways, what's good, y'all? Welcome to episode 60, the big 60. 5 years from retirement. What it is. I hope I can actually retire in 5 years. Like, I want to get that rich, like, all of a sudden. Yo, that'd be nice. But anyways, yeah, welcome to XT Skip, episode 60, bringing you the weekly patch notes. As always, I'm your boy Tom Ziri, and I'm back. Yeah, last weekend was pretty hectic. Had some family things to deal with. And yeah, but your boy is back in the Heezy for Sheezy with my boy Kojeezy. What's good, man?
I'm chilling, man. How you doing?
I'm good, bro. I just sipped a nice glass of Oros. I'm feeling very nice and chilled. In this episode, we do not have Max with us. He is recuperating, and he will be with us in the next episode. And y'all better catch that one. It's finna be juicy. But yeah, anyways, as you guys already know, we finna give you the gaming tidbits. So please be sure to like, subscribe, and follow for more as we give you guys the loveliness. But before we get started, Kojo, do you have any admin or updates?
No, I think I'm good.
My only updates is in the previous episode, y'all mentioned how Fallout 4 suddenly had like a lot of updates coming to the game and whether it was tied to the release of the Fallout series. It is indeed tied to that, which I'll get to in the gaming news section. But yeah, with all that being said, sit back, sit tight, get your snacks, and let's jump right into it. All right, so like I mentioned, heading into the gaming news, firstly starting off about Fallout. So those of you who watched the Fallout series, well done. And I'm sure you guys are so flippin' happy if you've actually played the game. And for those of you who have never watched the series, highly recommend you watch it. You don't really need to know Fallout to watch it. You will probably still enjoy it, as there's been, very positive reviews from non-fans and diehard fans of Fallout. Myself personally, I have played Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, as well as Fallout 4. My favorite of all time is Fallout New Vegas, but I obviously won't get into the heap of that. But anyways, new Fallout fans are now playing the wrong game of Fallout. So for those of you who have Xbox Game Pass, you will have already noticed that the Fallout games are available to you. And it seems that most people are, those who have never played Fallout before and have started watching the series, are mostly playing Fallout 76, which is the online, massive online multiplayer open world version of Fallout, and Fallout 4, right? So they basically say that this is because those games are the most recent, right? Fallout 76 was the last of the Fallout franchises to be released. And like I mentioned, it is a constant online version of Fallout, whereas Fallout 4 was released 9 years ago. And I mean, its graphics are more updated than the previous games. However, for most fans, we all know that Fallout New Vegas, as well as Fallout 3, were the best in terms of story, your settlement creation, as well as the dialogue that you get given when you are, in dialogue. The different choices that you get given were far better in the previous games and the predecessors. However, in Fallout 4, Fallout 4 is great. It's decent with everything, but you can definitely tell it was lackluster, bland, more so to the point of them just trying to keep the Fallout franchise alive. However, nonetheless, if you are a first-time Fallout player, you would not even know the difference. But yeah, like I mentioned, Xbox Game Pass has the Fallout games. So if you have Xbox Game Pass, go and enjoy it for yourself. If you have an Xbox as well. For those of you on PlayStation, Sony and stuff, the games are probably very, very cheap by now. So yeah, go have fun with that. And do not play Fallout 76 unless you have friends. That is a big tip that I will give y'all. And then yeah, that's my gaming news. Kojo?
Yeah, no, I just want to say that I'm sure by the time this episode goes up, the sale will be done. But there was a sale, a ridiculous sale on the entire Fallout franchise on Steam.
Ah, there you go.
Which obviously coincided with the release of the show. Like it was ridiculously cheap. The games, ridiculously cheap. And if I had them, well, then again, I would have probably just, we'll see one day. But yeah, I'm happy that people are enjoying the show. It shows that video game adaptations, this and last year's Last of Us show that there can be good video game adaptations, and to an extent, Sonic. People like Sonic. I liked Sonic. Well, the first one. I haven't seen the second one. So there can be good video game adaptations, Tommy. It's possible.
No, first, I never doubted it, bro. Anime adaptations, I'm gonna fight. But yeah.
Okay, yeah, I get you there. But okay, so yeah, let's move on to some news. Guess what, Tommy? Guess what we're back with?
Layoffs?
Yep.
Oh God. Okay.
So first, we are talking about a studio called Singularity 6, who just released they released a game called Palia, which came out last year on Epic Game Store and came out recently on Steam in beta. It's in beta, as they say. The game has received mixed reviews because people are citing bugs, but the game is in beta, so that's to be expected. Unfortunately, though, the studio, as I said, Singularity 6, are laying off 35% of their staff, which is around 49 people. And this is what they said in a statement, and I quote, "Following Palia's release on Steam, we evaluated the support needed to deliver the highest quality gameplay service for long-term stability. We made the difficult decision to reduce our workforce, which impacted around 35% of our talented and hardworking team members. We value their contributions and are committed to supporting them throughout this process, including severance, work placement, and career guidance assistance, and retainment of all company-provided development equipment. The decision was not made lightly and comes after careful consideration of our development and business needs to support Palia and its community. We remain committed to delivering passion and imagination and maintaining the dedication and creativity that our community expects and deserves. We appreciate your understanding and your support of our studio and affected team members." End quote. So, yeah, more layoffs. It's especially for a small studio like this who just released an indie game or indie-ish game. You know, we saw the success of Power World earlier this year, and unfortunately, you know, we have these guys who small studio, but the layoffs don't discriminate, unfortunately. And moving on forward to more layoffs. You know Take-Two Interactive.
Do I? Wait, they sound very familiar. Give me a clue. Take-Two Interactive.
Okay.
Fuck.
They make a yearly sports. They publish a yearly two actually yearly sports-ish games, and they own a studio that is responsible for the biggest gaming franchise in the world.
NBA.
Okay, yes, they do make NBA. Cool.
Oh shit. Okay, I was just joking, but okay, fuck. Saints Row. I don't know. 2K.
No, but you're close with Saints Row.
I give up. I don't know.
What other game is close to Saints Row, Sammy?
GTA.
Yes.
Nigga, that's Rockstar. Not what the hell's Take-Two?
No, Take-Two owns Rockstar.
Oh shit. Okay, that I didn't know. God damn.
Yeah. So Take-Two is a publisher. CEO Zelnick is the CEO. So yeah, they own Rockstar. So Take-Two as a whole, they own the Mafia series. For those who still remember the Mafia games. The last one came out in 2016. They own NBA 2K, WWE 2K. They own, obviously, all the GTAs, Red Dead, and a bunch of other games I'm forgetting. Well, a big studio like this, unfortunately, again, is no stranger. Again, as I said before, layoffs don't discriminate. So, Take-Two Interactive said they are laying off 5% of its workforce, which is said to be around 500 to 600 of their developers. Because,
yes, bro.
Yeah, no, it sucks, especially considering how much GTA 5, just GTA 5 alone has made since 2013. Guess how much GTA 5 alone has made since 2013?
7 billion.
Very close, actually. Very close. 8.5 billion.
Oh, shit. Oh, goddamn. Okay. Honestly, I thought that's how much they took to make GTA 6.
No, apparently GTA 6 is rumored to cost between $1 and $2 billion, $2 to $3 billion, which I don't believe. I can't believe it.
Okay.
Games these days take around 300 million, but 1.2, dude. If GTA really does cost between $1 to $3 billion, I expect to be able to go and game myself.
Look, man, it's the AI engine. That's the thing. And I'm telling you now, there's still going to be buildings you cannot enter. Watch.
Oh, yeah, of course. Although there were rumors that it was going to be 70% enterable, which I doubt. I'm pressing X to doubt on that one. But yeah, so they unfortunately are, going through layoffs. And they said that these layoffs are going to save $165 million. Apparently, I think that's what it is. So yeah, so this is what's happening. So in the process of these layoffs, the company is going to incur $200 million in charges, and $140 million is related to the cancellation of projects. Oh, I forgot to mention, there are also a lot of projects not a lot, but a number of projects have been cancelled. We don't know which, and yeah, it's horrible. It's because considering in March, Take-Two acquired Borderlands developer Gearbox for $460 million.
Ew.
Max reported on that. What happened? So it's just, yeah. Next up, and finally with my news, is Nintendo. Nintendo recently held their showcase, the Indie World Showcase, earlier this week, and they announced a bunch of games like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Splinter Fate. Splinter Fate, they announced SteamWorld Heist 2, which rounded off their showcase, and a bunch of other games, which you'll be seeing on your screen pretty much, the whole list. But a lot of people were expecting one game to show up, which I thought they were, not that they were idiots for expecting it, but I was like, it's not going to show up, guys. Stop. And a lot of people knew it wasn't going to show up, but they were still hopeful. And the game I'm talking about is Hollow Knight Silksong.
Oh, I was going to be Mario or some shit. Okay.
A lot of people have been highly expecting this game. Because it was first announced at I think it was first announced at a Nintendo showcase like back in 2019, and then it went quiet. And I think last year it showed up at, was it last year or 2022? But I think it was last year where it showed up, or was it 2022? Where it showed up at Xbox's showcase and people were surprised. But it's gone quiet since, and we haven't heard anything. A lot of people are highly anticipating this game because Hollow Knight was a smash hit. A lot of people like that game. And they've been waiting on Silksong, but nothing doing there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my news.
Oh wait. All right. Yeah, I mean, yeah. We can go into the gaming corner. What's been coming out, bro? Okay,
real quick. So, first up, we have a game called Harold Halibut, released on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. Released on April 16th, 2023, currently sitting at a 70 on Metacritic. Next up, we have a game called Reigns Beyond, released on Switch and PC, released on April 17th, 2024. Next up, we have a game called Sticky Business, released on the Switch on April 17th, 2024. Then we have a game called Stitch, released on the Switch on April 17th, 2024. And finally, we have a game called No Rest for the Wicked, released on PC on April 18th, 2024. And this game, Tommy, this game might interest you because it's out on early access now.
Okay.
It's pretty affordable on early access, but it's made from the developers of Ori and the Blind Forest and all of the Will of the Wisps and those games. But I don't think that's what will interest you. I think what will interest you in the fact that it's a top-down isometric game in the view of like Diablo.
Ooh.
However, it is not a Diablo. It doesn't play like Diablo. It plays more like a Souls game.
Okay.
So it's a top-down isometric Souls game. I've been watching people play it. I think Asmongold is going to play it at some point. I've been watching Co Carnage play it. Miss Mika play it. A bunch of other people have been playing this game. And they're liking it. A lot of people, well, everybody who's been playing it has liked it. I haven't seen a single negative opinion. As I said, it's in early access. And yeah, that is it for my releases of the week.
Okay. Sweet. All right. Then brings us to the halfway point. If you guys are liking the show so far, please do leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, let's keep it going. Okay, so content creator news. I should probably start with like the least saddest one. So yeah, let me start off with our boy Aiden Ross. So Aiden Ross has pleaded in a recent stream of his. Well, he didn't directly drive it towards Twitch. I think he was just making a comment, but I think he truly meant it. So Aiden Ross has pleaded for Twitch to unban him, you know, since it's been, I think that, yeah, since like Feb last year of 2023, he was permanently banned. And I don't know if we've covered it in an episode, I feel like we have, where the Twitch CEO had said that they were going to start looking into, you know, certain perma bans and becoming more forgiving and allowing some of the creators who were permanently banned to come back. This is then, you know, sparking the whole thing of, oh, is Dr. Disrespect going to come back? Oh my gosh, what's going to happen then? You know, this and this. But Aiden Ross is pretty much on the list of the perma ban peeps, which, as you guys may or may not know, but Twitch's terms of service do clearly state that you cannot have someone who's permanently banned show up on your stream. And this has obviously messed up a lot of collaborations that Aiden Ross could have had with friends that he actually is close with. Of course, if they are YouTube streamers, I mean, that's obviously allowed. But most YouTube streamers nowadays, you know, do the whole hybrid stream between Twitch and YouTube. So Aiden Ross still cannot collab in that sense. However, when he was on a blackjack tournament with the likes of Miskiff, XQC, and other, you know, big streamers, in the mentioning of him trying to be unbanned and come back to Twitch, Miskiff had made a joke saying, ha ha ha, yeah, that's because Kick is a dying platform. So then, yeah, like it's looking like Aiden Ross, who was, I don't want to say the face of Kick, but Aiden Ross, who was pretty much, you know, I'm just going to say it. Aiden Ross was pretty much like the face of Kick when Kick first started coming up, you know, now wanting to leave it has really put a lot of question into the platform as a whole. However, the platform is still standing strong to a point where the CEO had even admitted that they had turned down a $1 billion buyout from other companies, you know, in order to not sell Twitch away to other people. So Miskiff went on to say that if that ever happens and Kick actually does flop as a platform, that Aiden Ross should go try Rumble. But yeah, anyways, so leading to the other part. Now, I know this is not really a gamer content creator, but he's a content creator nonetheless on TikTok. Kojo, do you know NPC Miles Morales?
Yeah, I've seen him before, yeah.
Right, so Miles Morales, who has been doing the whole NPC streams, for those of you who do not know, NPC streams are people who go on TikTok live and they pretend to be NPCs, obviously repeating the same movements that an NPC would, repeating the same lines and interactions and all this type of stuff, whereby he would go on there, do the exact same thing. And every time someone would, you know, like the stream or donate, he would say some kind of quirky line. Now, for most of you who may not know as well, TikTok live streams, as well as the NPC streams, would bring about almost in the hundreds of thousands of dollars payout to the content creators who are doing this. Some people would literally stream 12 hours pretending to be an NPC just to make bank. And the bank was good, you know, it was incredible. So NPC Miles Morales, wait, I forget his actual name, but okay, anyways. So yeah, he was basically a young adult who would dress up as Miles Morales, inspired by the Miles Morales from Marvel. And yeah, he would be the Black Spider-Man and just pretty much, you know, do the whole live streaming thing of being an NPC in public, where some people would shame him from it in the distance. You know, you could actually see people in the background, like visually being cringed out by what he's doing and all this type of stuff. So recently, earlier this month in April 2024, he broke, like most NPC streamers eventually do, they break. Where he was doing his normal thing, being an NPC, but then all of a sudden, he started saying there's 11,000 people in this stream right now and not one of you are clicking the like button. You know, and he kept repeating it as he would as an NPC, but he kept saying there's 11,000 effing people in here. You guys are not tapping the screen, okay? Make sure you're tapping the screen. There's 11,000 people in here. Tap the goddamn screen. Tap the goddamn screen. You see this button right here? Press the effing button. Press the effing... And I'm just like, bro, And he did this for 10 whole minutes.
There's 11,000 people in here. There's 11,000 fucking people in here. And you guys are not tapping the screen, okay? Make sure that you're tapping the screen. There's 11,000 people in here. There's 11,000 fucking people in here, okay? Tap the goddamn screen, okay? Tap the goddamn screen. Okay, you see this button right here? Press the fucking button, okay? Press the fucking button. Thanks to follow. You guys are amazing.
And as he started watching all the views begin to drop, they obviously started to spike again as well, almost doubling in terms of views, because, you know, many people are just like, oh my gosh, he's breaking, you know, share to friends, come check this out. NPC Miles Morales is finally breaking after his, I forget how long he's been doing this for, but I think, yeah, a year and a half. So very early, very late actually in the last few months of last few months of 2022. So then, yeah. And then what's really weird is that when he was going to end the stream, he goes back into character and thanks all the viewers, saying, you guys are amazing, in his Miles Morales voice. Thank you so much for the stream. And then that's it. And I was like, bro, what the hell just happened? It was like a glitch in the Matrix, bro. So then, yeah, a lot of people are basically saying, nah, he's probably getting desperate because his rent is probably due. Other people made funny comments saying he's panicking. He better find another job to pay for the Lamborghini, which, yes, he has bought a pretty expensive car due to his fame of being an NPC. So this just goes to show kids that if you end up finding a very get-rich-quick scheme, rather put it into investments and don't just blow it on some stupid shit, because everything has its time limit. And as Koja has mentioned with all the layoffs from the previous episodes, no matter how much you study, no matter what you study, and no matter how much experience you have, you can still be laid off in the tech world. So yeah, sadness. But anyways, yeah, hopefully Koja has some happy content creator news. Koja, you got anything, bro?
I actually do, and it is happy.
Okay, good. Yo.
So, CDog VA, I don't know if you know who CDog VA is.
Yeah, him I know, yeah.
Yeah, so CDog VA is a content creator based in Japan. He streams on Twitch and he has a YouTube channel. Very successful content creator. Very, very successful. I'm actually envious of his success. And he, since 2022, he will do cyclothons for charity. And this year was no different. This year, he cycled from Yamaguchi to Tokyo, and he was joined by Chris Broad from Abroad in Japan, a channel that I really like, and also Premier 2, Pete, I believe his name is, Premier 2, also a Twitch content creator. And along the way, they were joined by guests like Gaunt, who, together with CDog VA, host a podcast called Trash Taste, along with a third person called The Anime Man, Joey. And guess who else actually showed up for a brief period during this cyclothon, Tommy?
Kikuk, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's Gaunt. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh shit, my bad. I don't know.
Yeah. So let me rephrase. Gaunt is Guguk's real name.
Ah, okay. PewDiePie?
Yes, PewDiePie did show up.
Hey.
So PewDiePie showed up, and it was a very, very successful cyclothon. Guess how much they raised, Tommy?
$14 million. I don't know.
1 million.
Okay.
But good guess.
It's far more than I make, so you know. Who am I to say shit?
Far more than I'll ever see. But yeah, so this is what CDog VA said. And I quote, "What an ending to an event. I don't think I'll ever forget this. Thank you guys. Really, thank you. You guys are the best," end quote. When they got to Tokyo, the ending he referred to is like when they got to Tokyo, there were so many people waiting for him there. There were signs, there was a stage even where they could get on stage and say a few words. It was a big event. It was a big cyclothon. I would tune in every now and then because every time I would wake up at like 9 or 10 and I'll see that they've been streaming for 8 hours because, again, Japan time. You know, Japan is way ahead of Africa time. So I wouldn't be able to catch the first hours of the stream because that would be like, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock my time, and I'm asleep then. So I'll usually catch the tail end of the cyclothon day, each day. And it was really fun to watch the cyclothon. Well, what I watched. And I'm really happy that they were able to raise $1 million for the Immune Deficiency Fund. Yes, no, Immune Deficiency Foundation. My bad. So yeah, that is it for my content creator news.
Okay, wait, thanks, bro. Moving on to the esports now. This is kind of tied in with the content creator, but this content creator created this esports team. You probably know who I'm about to talk about, but
yeah, I watched the video. It was
dude. So to those of you who don't know, Charlie, aka Moist Critical, it's the angriest anyone has ever seen him, including me as one of his longtime viewers.
And
even
too.
Asmongold. Yeah, even Asmongold was perplexed at how angry he's ever been. But he's infuriated because a US visa issue has forced him to drop his top Apex Legends team from the roster. So yeah, so they first encountered trouble with their visa status at the start of the season because of the Australian players in the team that were denied entry into the US to compete in the NAALGS. So Moist was the only team impacted by this immigration issue, which was even worse, to play the online league in Canada of all places, which you would think, okay, well, it's Canada, but they're still part of, America. Yeah, so at the time, he already made...
No, wait, sorry. Correction. The league is in... The thing is in LA. It's just that what's it called? The event is in LA, but then they're in Canada because they couldn't get into America.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks, bro. Yeah. So then I'll probably put a clip of the video for you guys just to see how infuriated Charlie was. But holy flip, how he slammed the government was the funniest thing ever. When he said something along the lines of like, this is so stupid that it's an insult to the word stupid as to how the situation is. And I was like, God damn. Yeah. But whoever the immigration agent is, man, oh my God, the lawsuits that are coming for them. Like, oh my greatness. Because for them being the only team to go against, to have this happen to them when other teams actually also have non-US citizen players, is partially the reason, if not mostly the reason, that Charlie is so pissed off about this entire situation. Yeah, I love how he also said, like, even with the goddamn Avengers on our side, immigration slams the door in our face. Oh my God. It's not like we're trying to sneak Vultramites into the country. Oh my God. Shame. But yeah, it is sad because I've seen some of their gameplay and it definitely is incredible. I would actually say that they're in the top league of the, Apex ALGS, but yeah, unfortunately it was not resolved, and we'll have to see with more updates, if there are going to be more updates, as to what happens. But yeah, that's all I have for esports. Kojo?
Yeah, as someone who watches ALGS, I can honestly tell you Tommy is not lying, and Moist is not, Charlie is not exaggerating when he says they're top team. They really are. They really, really are. The boys are brilliant. They are amazing. So it really sucks. But they are going to be at land, but just as free agents, unfortunately, which really, really sucks. But Moist did say that, Charlie did say that they will still be watch partying the event and they'll still be rooting for them. And I find it not interesting, but I like how even when he's angry, he's still funny in terms of the things he says.
Oh, absolutely.
Like you said, Tommy, like, the goddamn Avengers on our side. And I think the funniest line I heard was, if Jesus Christ was to come back right now, he'd be denied entrance.
Oh yeah. And he's not wrong.
No, he's not. But yeah, look, that's one of the reasons why I want to go to America, but the immigration process is so damn stupid that I don't think I'm going to go there anytime soon. So,
dude, just to go there for a visit is such a process.
Yeah, it's so dumb. But sticking with Apex, Optic Gaming, which is also a top team, they almost won the championships end of last year. That didn't happen, fortunately. But they were a really good team. They, unfortunately, Optic as an organization is dropping the Apex squad. And this is what Optic said real quick in a tweet, and I quote, "Thank you, dropped Skittle Case and Knocked for all you've done for Optic. Wishing y'all the best in the future, the best of luck in the future." End quote. That's it. That's all they had to say. Now the boys are free agents, but unfortunately, I don't know if they're gonna get a team because land is literally around. It's like a week or two away, and all the teams have pretty much qualified, and there's no room for any of them in any team. Maybe they can form a team and come back for the next land, or who knows. But it's really sad. A lot of people have shown support for the boys because it's every time an org just decides to drop a team, people are affected. This is essentially more layoffs. So yeah. But moving on to my next esports news, which is a happy esports news. So Call of Duty, the league, has been under fire for being very predatory and stuff like that with the way they run things. Yeah. Well, they are making some changes and some really big ones. So entry fees, because there were entry fees that orgs had to pay, and the range, apparently they were like around $20 million, somewhere there, just to buy in. Well, they are actually doing away with entry fees. And the fees will apparently, all the previously collected fees will be returned to the teams in full, which is mind-blowing. That is just amazing. Not that I'm hesitant, but this is Activision Blizzard, or just Activision we're talking about. They run the Call of Duty League. Obviously, Call of Duty is under Activision. And these are some interesting, it's a very interesting change, you know. And also another change is that the teams are going to receive revenues from in-game sales like team bundles and the champs bundles. So teams are going to see a cut of that. And this is what Adam Adamu, the CEO of Overactive Media, commented. And Overactive Media, which owns the Call of Duty League franchise, Toronto Ultra. That's a team in the Call of Duty League, Toronto Ultra. This is what he said. This model, and I quote, "This model recognizes the key role that organizations like Toronto Ultra and our fans and partners have played in the expansion on growth of Call of Duty esports and maximizes our opportunities while retaining the critical elements that have made the Call of Duty League such an incredible product," end quote. And this is coming, I don't know if this is as a result of acquisitions from, Blizzard, not Microsoft buying ABK, Activision Blizzard King, or if this was something that was always in the works. So yeah, that is it for my esports news.
Oh wait, bro. Thanks, man. And then that brings us to the discussion. I mean, without Max here, I don't know if you have anything to discuss, Kojo. I don't.
No.
Oh, wait. All right. And then that brings us to the news blitz. Do you have any news blitzy items to discuss?
Yeah, I should have actually mentioned this in the gaming corner, but it's not that it slipped my mind. I just debated, and then as the episode went on, I'm like, oh, let me mention it here. So I'll just mention it here. So, okay. Tammy, you loved Hades, right?
Yeah.
And Hades 2 was announced at the Game Awards, I think 2 years ago, and everybody lost their minds. Because Hades 1 was also announced at the Game Awards in 2018. And everybody was like, oh, okay, cool. People were like, oh, it's the studio that made Bastion and Transistor and Pyre. And like, okay, cool studio. And then the game came out and everybody now is talking about Supergiant. And now when they saw, I remember the reveal trailer, when they saw that Supergiant logo, everybody lost their minds in that auditorium. And they are now in early access. Well, the game is about to get into early access, but they released it was a 3-hour stream of them playing the game. So you can go watch that on YouTube. If you're interested, I watched a bit of it and it looks cool. Like, it's more Hades, but more interesting stuff. So yeah, that's it for my brief stuff.
All right. Well, on my brief thing, even though it's just one game, but one of my faves, World of Warcraft, the War Within Alpha will be coming out soon. And it is bringing about a feature called the Warband. This basically means that you'll be able to favorite up to 4 characters, different characters that you've made. What? Not characters. I don't even know what you would call them, but yeah, but anyways, whereby for all the progression that you make on one character, it will be shared towards your other 3 favorite characters. This includes certain achievements that you get, as well as the bank that gets shared. So no more do you constantly have to log out and, send your resources through the mail to your other characters. Now it's just going to be shared into one bank. Now this is very nice for me, who is a healer main, whereby I can't really run around, as a healer trying to do quests and levels and try gain some gear. So then I'll just create a DPS or a tank to do that for me. And then at least all the stuff that I do get for my support character will automatically be synced and sent to my healer character. So I'm very keen for this. Obviously, I'm still not subscribed to World of Warcraft just yet again. I'm still trying to see what's going to happen with regards to it coming to Xbox Game Pass, which may never happen at this point with what I'm feeling, but who knows. And yeah, that's my news blitz, which then brings us to the end of the show. Ladies and germs and casual gamers and lovers out there, yeah, if you like this, please leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next episode. So, be good, stay healthy, and keep gaming, and also drink water. And yeah, we'll check you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for listening. Thanks once again to Kojo. Cheers all. Bye.